in all dimensions.
And how can people subscribe?
This is like, you know what I mean, this will be a whole system, you know what I mean. You have your online stores, you have your online things. These people, all these online stores, they don't have the delivery mechanisms and the delivery arms. They come to Egypt Post, and they come to us and we deliver these things.
In other words, are you creating an Egyptian company like the American ones? I don't want to mention names, but there are very famous American companies.
Like you say, like Amazon or, you know,
yes.
Okay. I mentioned the names to remove any...
So you take the responsibility.
No, I'm saying these are big names and they don't even have presence here in Egypt, but yes, there are a lot of companies here.
And they are have any sponsors? Or
no, the thing is, as I said, since it is... no, we don't have a government one sponsored, because we're not in the business of the online commerce itself. But my philosophy here is, and my position is, I want to help all these small online shops and all that. The thing they didn't pick up, I think, because of the delivery. There is no delivery mechanism. There is no also way to pay for these things. You know about, you know, when you buy things online, you have to start paying by credit cards and things like that. And the whole notion and the whole idea of credit history is not available in Egypt. So what you need to start...
It's not available, or it's not safe?
No, I think it didn't pick up because it's a big, you know, I mean, yeah, there is credit card, you take it and you give it to the guy and you take it back.
In the US.
Yeah, no, but it's now, no, in the US they made the mechanism and it's very safe now. Like, you know, I sit in my home in the US, in any place, you get whatever you want, it's safe, it's guaranteed, no fraud, everything is good. So the mechanism is there. For Egypt, it will take some time. So how can, between here and there, achieve this? The best thing to do is cash on delivery. Who can do cash on delivery better than Egypt Post? So that's why, you know, you get an item, you go, you deliver it, you get the cash, you return it back to the sender, and you know what I mean, you make money for it. So this will boom the whole industry up.
Yes, now let's speak about something else here, and it's also something very crucial because the number of, or the percentage of illiteracy in Egypt is quite still high. How do you think technology can help overcome this problem for illiterates, and what do you think the postal services can do to help reduce that gap between technology and illiterate people in Egypt?
I tend to agree with you 100% that the illiteracy is high, but the funny thing is I see that although illiteracy is high and the numbers are high, people are very talented with using devices. You can see people who barely read or something like that, they are using their mobile handsets and smartphones like crazy, you know. I mean, they can talk to people, they can find their way around, they can navigate the systems. And definitely, you know, having people who look at these things and use these devices, they can start, of course, you know. Like now, I think last year we introduced in Sharm el-Sheikh, we introduced the .master domain. So now even for the website, everything can be in Arabic. You don't need now, with devices like that, to access the internet, you don't need to know a single word of English. There are sites that, you know, you do everything in Arabic. And I think this will increase the whole adoption of the whole Arabic thing, the whole internet thing, which in turn, you know what I mean, because I don't, you know what I mean, I don't call illiteracy just illiteracy of reading and writing. Of course, illiteracy also, it includes technology, and definitely this will, you know, help penetrate the gap and go there.
Right, you just took over, you said, a very short time ago, while ago. Do you feel that the place, in spite of 30 years of corruption, have really had a lot of damage in it, or it is intact, it remained intact in spite of all the corruption and the stealing and everything? This is the first part of the question. The second part, is the Post Authority going to do something concerning the new agenda of plans as the chairman, to try to maybe promote tourism, promote foreign investing in Egypt, or promote things like that, awareness, and like Yasmin mentioned, illiterate people in rural areas or something like that?
The Post itself, I believe in focus, and I believe in doing my job. So of course, as the head of the biggest post authority in the region and maybe in Africa, my focus is, of course, on my business. I want to turn this business to the biggest profitable business in Egypt. I want this to be the biggest and the most successful government entity that, you know, that can make money for the people, so all its services and things like that. So this would be my main focus. Going back to the, you know, I mean, there have been a lot of corruption in the past period or something like that. you know what I mean, I'm not in a, you know, in a state. I took over the organization. I think the organization, you know, is a healthy organization. It's intact. People are going forward. It needs, you know, it needs, of course, as any other organization, needs a new vision, needs a new blood every few years and things like that. But I don't start from scratch. I always build on my colleagues, my previous colleagues and previous predecessors, and I take it forward. You know, I don't believe that everyone come and, you know, start from scratch. I'm not, you know, I'm not Superman. You know, I just come.
You don't believe in radical.
Yes, I know. I you know, I mean, definitely my vision and my ideas have to be radical. I have to improve things, but I always have to give credit to the people who took it before and, you know, give it to me in this stage. Everyone come, you know what I mean, he tried to do his mark, his postmark on it and take it forward and take it further, increase, and I'm sure, you know, the guy after me and the people after me will be doing the same, you know what I mean. Everything has to improve, the whole thing has to go upward in every aspect of the society, and, you know, it's not a single man effort, you know. Me and my 55,000 colleagues will be doing this together to take the Egypt post forward.
Mr. Doug, there are several challenges here in Egypt that are being currently faced, not just illiteracy as we speak, but also overpopulation seems to bear a system and organization to make the services be delivered very smoothly and instantly to the people. What kind of example from other countries do you think can be applied on Egypt from your experience?
Perfect. But let me first of all talk about one thing here, which is very people tend to think that the overpopulation or the lot of human resources is a negative factor or a cons, as we call pro and cons. No, I tend to think that human population is not this is one of the most scarce resources that God given to humanity and to earth is people. So if we utilize them correctly, we can make use of them. Regarding the examples we can use, you know, I mean, of course, you know, the U.S. Postal Service, it's the USPS, it's one of the biggest authorities in the world. It's very profitable. You know, the mode of operation is very, very sharp, you know, and I'm willing to, you know, exactly duplicate this, and I think we can be much better than that. So, and be beating a lot of these postal authorities around the globe.
Right. We all know that a key word or the main tool now for anything to be done, planning, enterprises, anything that could be done, education, industry, is technology. So do you have, again, I'm going to ask you this question, do you have any, have you set any plans? I know you have a very short time inside the sector that you're chairing, but do you have any plans or visions or ideas that you're going to set to try to promote different sectors through the post authority?
Again, you know what I mean, definitely IT is the thing. Investing in IT, in my opinion, always yields multiple folds of any other investments. So definitely, by all means, I'm gonna, you know what I mean, my vision, I come from the IT industry. I spent like over 25 years in the IT industry, so that's why most of my plans, or 99% of my plans, are IT based, and that's how, you know, how my strategy that we're gonna deliver will do. Again, the thing is, would I try to help? You know what I mean, as I said, you know what I mean, I'm focusing on my sector, on my business as in general. What I do, of course, will try to help the other sectors of the thing, but this is not my main focus. I'm sure that our colleagues who are focused like on tourism, on the other stuff, that they have to do their own thing. I cannot be like doing everything, especially that I'm chairman of only the Egypt Post.
Okay, Dr. or Mr. طارق السعدني, chairman of Egypt Post, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us at the breakfast show. Good luck, of course, with all the plans and the future events that you would organize, whether it's exhibitions or similar things. And thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, and good morning, and thanks for having me on the breakfast show.
Thank you very much, Dr. Saadani, and best of luck. And right now, the special report by Dina Yunus.